This is Fran Bradshaw's Straw-bale house. It's quite difficult to see what's going on from the outside because it's being protected from the elements, but it's progressing well.
The timber frame's in, the straw bales work's done, and it's all compressed. And a little bit of the plastering's been done outside, but none of the plastering's inside has been done. And some of the tapes have been plastered in, but some of them haven't been. So it's quite a good moment to find out a bit about all the different parts and how they're all working separately. That's what I'm hoping we'll find out anyway.
It's hoped that this house will meet the Passivhaus standard, and it's been designed from the outset to work with straw.
It's got a timber frame, but it's very close to being a load-bearing building in the way we've constructed it, because the framework is on the inside and we've got a 30mm plaster gap behind the framework, but the airtight layer is on the outside. And the straw is compressed, as it would be in a load-bearing building, all the way around the outside. And we've had to design the frame very particularly to make that compression possible, because we have to have part of the frame centrally above the straw.
This is a much earlier test of the airtightness than normal, because its purpose is to see how the straw performs all by itself.
We have our test equipment, we'll set it up in the doorway, we'll blow air out, so the inside is at a lower pressure, and then we'll go around looking for leaks, feeling with our hands, using smoke to look for leaks. The obvious places being around the windows and doors, possibly the edge of the floor, but essentially it's a process of investigation. So that's fully open, which is disappointing for me, because that would test a small school for Passivhaus. That's showing a flow of just under 9,000 cubic metres an hour, and we reckon that the volume is just over 300. So 9,000 divided by 300 is about 30.
It doesn't take too much investigation to realise that the work hasn't advanced enough to get any meaningful readings.
It's got a 5mm gap right the way around it.
It's a 5mm gap all the way around.
Oh, well then.
Until that tape's rendered in.
Even though there's a lot of air leakage, it's still a good exercise to establish where the air is getting in.
So it's not the straw?
No, it's the contraband, or whatever that is, the equivalent that's coming up to the... Well, we found out that it wasn't really as ready as we thought for the test. There were bits where we found major leaks, where actually it's because it's incomplete.
For me, what it's told us is that the bulk of the straw is absolutely fine, and that we have to pay attention to the interfaces between the two bales, which is what we do, and to stuffing securely. And those things are really important.